What do you think about the dawn of an 18th weight division? Super-Cruiserweight. Sandwiched between, obviously, cruiserweight and heavyweight, or what would become super heavyweight, to bridge a gap between these supposed ever-growing monsters. Would you like that? Or do you think that would be a terrible idea? Boxing really suffers from dilution. First, with the champions, we have got multiple champions in each weight division. That has been the norm since the 60s going onwards. The belts multiplied, and the absolute idiocy of having different versions of the same belt, like the silver WBC, is something I'm probably never going to get over or understand. There's probably too many weight divisions as well at 17. And I tell you why. The idea of becoming a multiple weight world champion used to have a bit of prestige about it. I haven't got the stats with me, but there's been so many, at least 2-weight, multiple weight world champions now, that it's just not as special. And the reason that is because it's easier to do. It's easier to attain. When the likes of Bob Fitzsimmons and Henry Armstrong back in the day became multiple weight world champs, that was a big deal because they were doing big weight jumps. Not so much anymore. Now, the idea here is that they did a study, apparently, and 33 of 100 active heavyweights were either 225 pounds, the proposed new limit for this super cruiserweight division, or less. But one problem the heavyweight division has had recently, which was exemplified by the Klitschko's, is this jab and grab style, partly because of the way referees deal with fights, where it's just waddling giants jabbing at each other and very few come forward squat heavyweights. Part of it is conditioning. A lot of heavyweights can't get in shape. But if you cap it at 225, all those agile destroyers that could just be around the corner, of course, the next Mike Tyson, as everyone hopes, that would obliterate that chance. And that smaller guy who can, of course, use his speed and agility against bigger game, just like the likes of a Jack Dempsey did, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, that opportunity would be gone then. You could have someone in the 220s who could be the best fighter on the planet, any weight division, and he wouldn't be allowed because of the new stipulation of a super cruiserweight division. It is absolutely stupid, and it seems appropriate that Tony Bellew, who was apparently wanted to be left alone since his retirement after losing to Alexander Usyk, is now apparently a part of this committee team to decide what's going to go on with this 225 super cruiserweight division. It is a terrible, terrible idea. It's money driven, of course. They want to get all the extra belts there, the Mayan belt, whatever the fuck they use. And milk boxing for more money in another little corner and continue to degrade and dilute the sport in doing so. I am not into it. It's a stupid idea. We could have a very trim 210, 220 heavyweight come around in the not too distant future and just rip it up. It is possible. A man about 200 pounds can knock out anyone. Give him the right style. An 18th weight division should not rob us of that rosy future. What do you think of this ridiculous idea? Hopefully it won't gain traction. I think it's absolutely terrible.